Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to Straight to the Point walkthroughs with mirkgames.com. In this video, I'll be playing the Splix IO game, which is a massive multiplayer online and can be found, of course, on mirkgames.com and played for free. Let's begin. This is one of my personal favorites. I'm not going to lie to you. A couple of modes, teams and normal. I'm just going to play the normal mode. What's the idea here? You are a certain coward dot, and your goal is to conquer as much pixels as possible in order to get in the top score, which you can see here on the upper right corner of the screen. You can use the WASD combination to move around, to change direction, or the arrow keys. I personally am using the arrow keys, and the space key will make this kind of signal from your dot. In the lower left corner, you can see the kills that you've made, meaning killing other players, the blocks captured in total, and your current score and what is your rank. Currently, there are 23 people in this game, and I'm ranking at the 17th place right now. In the upper left corner, you can see the map. Important features of the map: you can see the layout, but you can't see which base, let's call it a base, which base belongs to who, and you also can't see what is the exact score or where the current player is right now. And one probably the most important feature that you can't see who is expanding where. What am I doing right now? Right now I'm expanding, I'm just moving along the pixels and I'm leaving a trail which matches my cover. That's when I'm expanding. You can actually finish expanding with the certain amount of pixels when you go back to your own cover base. That's how you do it. How can you kill a player or how can you get killed? If someone goes through that line that you can see right now, through my line when I'm out of my base, if someone goes through it, he will instantly kill me, and same goes for you and you doing that. Did you see that? I just killed a player who was trying to enter my area, and he was going to essentially grab some of my base, some of my pixels. You can see it's a bit laggy, but that's because of my connection plus the recording program as well. Can you see someone has already entered my spot basically, and I will try to move him off here. There are tips and tricks, and he just killed himself. An important thing to know: when you run into your own when you run into your own cover while you're expanding your own trail, you kill yourself. So my advice to you is, I've played this game quite a few times. My advice to you is, don't rush into attacking the enemy. Let's call them an enemy player. Just wait for some time, see how they're reacting, see what they're doing, because more often than you can imagine, this will happen. What just happened with that red player? He just killed himself. No worries whatsoever for me. Of course, if you've played it long enough, go ahead and do whatever you feel is the right thing to do. You can see in the bottom, if you can look at the map right now, you can see on the bottom left corner of the map there is someone who is coming at me. That would be my guess. And the guy from above on my left side is also somewhere around me. I can already see his base here, the red covered base, but I'm just going to leave them for now. Strategies: you can do whatever you want to do. You can be as careful as you want to, or as bold if as you want to. It's entirely up to you. Sometimes I have made tens of thousands of points at once. Right now there are 28 players on the map. Usually a map will hold between 20 and 41 to 3 to 5 players. Then it's very crowded. So at 28, it's okay. It's not there are not too many players, there are not too little as well, so I wouldn't risk too much. Now this guy is risking, and yeah, his risk succeeded. I didn't manage to get him, but this guy here, definitely a stupid move. Let's see if I'll be able to get back what belongs to me. Sometimes the game will spawn players in the middle of your own base, and that's perfectly normal. The bigger you are, the more often that will happen. By the way, an important feature, some players use that to sort of they're not cheating, but they're, cheating the system, the P button will pause you, and you can wait for someone to run into you and just, knock them out. Now this red player, he's trying to create a rectangle, and he's going to do it by doing that. He wants to fill a huge chunk of the map. I'm not going to allow him to do that. I'm just going to interfere with whatever he is doing, and I'll just let him wonder why isn't he expanding, what's happening, and he will eventually have to come here and we'll have a proper fight. I'm ranking at 11th spot right now. I'll try to get in the first 10, and then I think I will be wrapping it up for you. Let's see how that goes. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, go online on mirgames.com and play Splix IO and other IO games and other different types of games, of course, as well. And if you need me to review something, just let me know. Just let me know via the comment section, or send me. This red guy is doing some funny stuff. You can see he tried to get me, and as usual, I'm just going to see the game sometimes makes this kind of bugs. I'm just going to let him do whatever he wants to do. He's trying to attack me. I'm fine with that. I will just wait and see how it goes. He tried to grab a huge chunk of the map of my base, but now have in mind that there is some lag, so I'm being extra careful because I may be a bit behind and I may lose something. Wow, he's trying to kill me. I'm trying to speak and play at the same time. Could be a bit tricky at times. He's basically making his net around my own territory, and this is not going to work for probably for him, but I don't want to say too big of words. I'll just play it along and see how it goes. See, I got him. Eventually I got him. He was way too aggressive, and he was trying to bite a huge chunk of my map, of my base, which is, you know, you can try, but you can't always do it. And especially when you're that aggressive, usually at some point you do make an error. So right now, mirgames.com at 7th place. And since this guy just died on my left, I'm pretty sure that there is nothing there. I'm just going to try and get a bigger chunk of the map, and let's hope for the best. The guy above me just expanded his base on his bottom right, so he may be coming for me as well. I'm getting back to the base. I think I'll get a couple of thousand points now. And in the lower left corner, you can see something quite interesting. There is a player who is actually making an exclamation sign. Okay, something happened. So I'm assuming someone, interesting. How did that happen? Probably the game spawned someone the game spawned someone in between the fields that I was just making. Sometimes when you kill someone, they will spawn back, they will restart the game, and they will come directly at you. So have that in mind. Of course, you need to be lucky because the game will spawn them at a random position. But if it happens that they're really close to you, then again, be careful. And right now, this guy, he was very aggressive, and I would reckon he, he would probably want to go for me, to come and find me and to try and kill my Splix character. Mir Games at 5th spot in the rankings map, which is good. I don't know what happened here. Probably there was a player spawned who killed himself or something, and yep, I managed to get back what I originally intended to do, the pixel that I originally intended to get. Now I will be going, but not, if you crash in the wall, by the way, you will die. And when I'm close to a wall, I like to leave one row of pixels, or column of pixels in this case, free, because I don't really want to risk it, just to be as close to the end of the map as possible. I don't see the reason behind this. I'm not sure what's happening here. There he is. There is the spawned player. and he's out. Yep, that's the reason why the game didn't give me all the blocks which should have been mine. Now this error, kinda error, has been fixed. I'm at 10,000 points. The first player, ET Puff or whatever that is at 27,515 at the moment, and maybe, just maybe, I don't know. I'll probably get the third spot. Oh, there's someone in my base. I will probably get the third spot, and then I'll just leave them to do whatever they want to do. So whenever you just saw what happened, I just killed the orange guy. Whenever you are in your base, it wouldn't really matter how you're going to hit the opponent player. He will die anyway because he's on your cover. So same goes for when you're out there hunting, trying to get one of the other players. Same thing will happen. The guy with the exclamation sign is doing quite an interesting stuff. He has now made the outlines, and he made the outlines almost completely. Now he's doing some filling, some coloring in a sense. Very interesting indeed. I haven't seen that. I've seen other stuff, but I haven't seen that. Okay, so third place is secured. We're at the 11th minute of this video. I'll probably go for the first place, but I'll have to do it quick. I don't want to waste any more of your time. So let's just scale things a bit up. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also go online on mirgames.com and find and play the best games. I have handpicked the best games for you. That's why the website is there. Yeah, I said I was going to scale things up, but this dude here, he is worrying me. He's been there for quite a while. If you're when you're convenient enough to be playing the game, when you're confident, sorry, enough to be playing the game, you will be able to also have a look at the map and observe the map, see how others are expanding, how long have they been there. Now, when a guy has been somewhere for a long time, that means that he's careful or he's good. Either way, you have to be careful, or you have to be better than him, her, whatever. You can see I fell back to the fifth place, but not by too much. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to expand on my north side, for the simple reason that the guy with the exclamation mark kind of worries me, and there are too many people on my right side. Now someone just entered my base. How did I know that? I just saw it on the map, and I'm terribly sorry, dude, but that's just not how it works. There is another one who did the same thing. Let's just try and get what belongs to me. Good thing about being in someone else's. Oh no, I didn't die. I thought I died. Good thing about being in someone else's grounds, let's say, or someone else's base, is the fact that they can't notice you. When you get near them, they can notice you, but if you're spawned there, or if you have already reached there and no one reacted, I mean, no one, they didn't come to try and get back there what belongs to them, then you can do whatever you want without them noticing, and that's always fun. Now you can see the pink player is here. He's trying to protect his grounds, fair enough, but I think there is, oh no. Now this was rather unexpected. Anyway, out in sixth place, but I think you found out what the game is all about. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.